So, just to be clear, when you're speaking about peace, we shouldn't be like striving to get into a state of peace. It's if the recognition happens, then it's peace sometimes or usually flows out of that, but we shouldn't be trying to get into the state of peace, correct?
No, when you drop everything and just be, and you just abide in this be pure being knowing, you will maybe notice the ground is silence and peace. And the more you do this, the more, because it's subtle, but it's also very palpable, but it's subtle. The more you, uh, well, my word is holiday or abide is it's self or whatever you want to say, the more obvious it becomes because it's never gone. It's hidden by the busyness of our mind and body. Nothing wrong with our mind and body, but attention to mind and body hides what's actually always here. So the more you live out into the sun, like I call it sometimes, knowing knowing being itself, the more you do that, you will start to notice what's here underneath the ground is peace and silence.
Yeah, I
So
know, I know exactly what you're speaking about. Yeah,
yeah, so it's nothing to try to attain. It's
yeah,
always already there. The only thing needed is to abide is no thing, holiday. You recognize it now, though, right,
yeah,
Tejas?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So then that's a very attractive, uh, I'm just going to use the word feeling. It's not exactly a feeling, but that's a very attractive state or being. It's attractive because it's love and peace and compassion and all of that. So the more we abide in this, the more we are attracted to this, to being this way. And of course, this is good.
Yeah, makes total sense. And sometimes it can also like this time, even though you were speaking about silence, for me this time it was more the kind of underlying ground seemed to be more. I'm looking at some leaves right now. It seemed to be more like stillness, but then the leaves were moving.
Oh yeah, that's the
Like
same as
yeah,
yeah,
so it
exactly. The word you're
yeah.
right. You can call it stillness, you can call it silence, you can call it peace. All of that. They really point to the same thing, right? Yeah.
So does it have to do with like when it's let's say more the ground seems to be silence, that it's maybe hitting the ears more, but then when it's stillness, it's more
No,
visual,
no,
would you say? Or
I'd rather not analyze it.
sure,
Just be
okay,
it.
fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
Just be it. Just be
Yeah,
it. We don't have to know anything about it at
fair enough,
all.
fair enough. Yeah,
I mean, I would rather not have to use any words, to be honest with you, for the first 15 minutes we're sitting together. I would just like to go like this. And for that to be enough. But I don't know because I'm not in everyone's shoes, so I don't know. So I try to use as simple words as I can sporadically just to crack that open a little bit. But I don't care about analyzing.